It took me many years to understand this principle about becoming more masculine. And the truth is that being more masculine is not a conscious decision. Being more masculine, because every man has a natural masculinity inside of him. Every single man, right? The issue is that we are hindering our natural masculinity from expressing itself because of insecurity. It's as simple as that. Insecurity causes your masculinity to almost disintegrate from the inside. And that insecurity will cause you to almost project a masculinity that looks more feminine than masculine itself. And women can sense that. And what happens is that it turns them off and it pushes them away. So I want to show you in this video how to develop your masculinity without really trying, because at the end of the day, it doesn't take effort. It shouldn't take effort. The only thing you have to do is learn to let go. A lot of the times when we try to give women an impression of being cool and being masculine, we end up not being ourselves, because we're trying to put on an act. At the end of the day, it's an act that you're putting on. So what I learned in my experience is that when you stop trying, when you literally stop trying to impress them, stop trying to get her attention all the time, stop trying to sound cool, what happens is that it transforms your nonverbal cues. It relaxes your face, it relaxes your body, it relaxes your body language. And what happens is that you then come across as more masculine. The key is to give the impression that you are a chilled out person. That is the only thing you have to do. Just give the impression that you are a chilled guy. You want women to say, when they talk about you, you want them to say, "Oh, Tyrone, yeah, he's a chilled guy. He's a chilled out guy," because that is the only impression that we can control. We can't control whether or not we come across as funny, as cool, as deep, as introspective. But if there's one thing that will always give a positive impression, is to be a chilled out guy. Now, what are some of the positive consequences of acting this way? Well, women will actually start talking about you. they'll start saying, "Oh, he's a really relaxed guy. He's a really chill guy. He's a guy that goes with the flow." And the reason why you want that is because it creates a halo effect. If they think positively about you by saying that you're a chilled out guy, your masculine energy is then going to be projected from within. It's almost like this, right? When you tell women to chill out, what tends to happen? They come across more feminine. When you tell men to chill out, they come across more masculine. For example, one of the ways that women speak in a more feminine way is to speak slow and speak relaxed, right? But when a man does it, it comes across masculine. It's how that works. It's the same energy for both sexes. All you have to do is just relax your body language, relax your face, slow down when you speak. Learn to speak from your diaphragm. Don't speak from your throat. Learn to speak from your diaphragm. Learn to slow down when you talk. One of the best ways to achieve this is to develop a meditation practice. Developing a meditation practice will naturally put you back in that confident state. What is that? The state where you're not seeking validation. The state where you're not trying to impress. Because what meditation does through consistent meditation, it naturally loosens up it loosens up your mind and your body. In other words, when you breathe and you're relaxed, a tense voice creates a squeaky voice. A tense body creates a tense body language. Meditation, naturally, you're breathing and it relaxes you. It relaxes your voice. A meditative state, you move slower. You don't move fast. A meditative state, you listen, and when it's your turn to respond, you respond in a slower way. They speak, and you take your time in responding. When you talk in a meditative way, you speak slower because you're more present. What I noticed when I began doing this, I remember I began doing that, and I swear to you guys, I'm not even kidding with you. My female friends started saying, dude, I don't know what happened to you, but you're just more chilled out. I didn't notice. I wasn't aware of it. This is something that you don't want to be self-conscious of. You don't want to be like, am I chilled out? Am I chilled out? No. You just have to give up in trying to impress people. What naturally happens is you talk less, you speak slower, you actually become more mysterious because you don't have the urge to consistently tell people about the good qualities about you. Men will respect you, and some women will find you attractive. It's as simple as that. Releasing your masculine energy. It's all about letting go of insecurity through present moment awareness and naturally just being at ease with yourself. This is the goal. For me, for example, what I feel inside myself, because I've been meditating a lot for many years, what I feel inside myself, nobody can replace. There's nothing that the world could give me that can replace the peaceful feeling that I feel inside my heart every single day. There is nothing that a woman could give me. There's no pleasure that 5 women could give me that I can ever exchange for the deep peace that I feel inside myself. And that sense of you prefer how you feel by just being becomes projected as masculinity, becomes projected as confidence. That's how women interpret that. So develop a meditation practice. You see, I go to meditation retreats every so often. And what tends to happen every time I go to a meditation retreat and I go back to my daily life, first of all, your voice deepens. Let me just be honest with you. Like I go to silent retreats, and one of the things that happens is because you don't speak that much, when you return, your voice becomes deeper. You're more slower in terms of like, you take your time. And it's insane because your friends, especially your female friends, you'll notice it in the eyes. They'll just look at you and it's like they're looking at another man. It really is. It's unbelievable. So when you speak to people, stop trying to impress. Relax. Relax your body language. Relax your face. Relax your voice. And learn to speak to them almost as though a father is speaking to his daughter. Almost as though you're speaking to them and you don't want to speak too loud. Have a purr to your voice. Almost like you woke up, but you're not out of bed yet. This is something that you could practice. This is something that you could be conscious of, and this is something you can make a meditation out of. And you will notice that women will react completely differently to you by just applying these strategies. All right? And look, I even created a course. It's called Emotional Mastery. It teaches you these meditations to release your natural masculinity. A lot of you guys watching this have a lot of feminine energy, because maybe you were rejected as children, or maybe you don't know how to communicate in a masculine way, or you don't even feel attractive. A lot of times it's not about feeling attractive, but feeling at peace with yourself, being relaxed, being present. If you just focus on that, you're going to project everything else, because at the end of the day, you are a man and the self is always coming through. So when you relax and you open up your mind to just be more present, the masculine self becomes expressed naturally. All right? This is how you develop your masculine energy. And women will love you for it. I promise you that. They will just be more, they'll gravitate towards you more. And this is something that I just seen in my life, and it's unbelievable when I see it. And I believe that if you guys apply this, you guys will also see it for yourself. All right? So go in the description down below. You can order my course, Emotional Mastery. It's a course that I specifically made so that you can release your masculine energy, learning to control your emotions more. Because at the end of the day, men is all about self-control. What makes a man is not about receiving pleasure, but about self-control. The more self-control you have over yourself, the more masculine you project, the more masculinity you project out into the world. All right, so go to the description down below and I'll see you guys there. And there's a 14-day money back guarantee. So if you don't like it, just ask me for a refund and I'll see you guys inside. Okay, take care.